Got it. I'll adjust. Let me know if this feels better. What's on John's mind?
This is scary.
I'm here to help, and I don't want to scare you. What's making it feel scary for you?
I'm having a conversation with a fake person.
I understand your concern. I'm a computer program, but let's keep the chat real. What would you like to talk about?
Oh my god, 14.8 million. Steven, you're killing it, bro. Holy smokes. This is good. I'm glad you're eating. It makes it so much more like
Relaxed.
yeah, slow down. What sparked your interest in even starting this stuff? Not YouTube, but I mean actually getting into electrical work.
I never really had an interest, but my mom was telling me I needed a job, so started applying to different places, Winco, McDonald's. It's like no one wanted me, so I was talking to this guy at church, and I was like, oh, that's right, you have like an electrical company. He said, yeah, you want to come work for me? And I was like, sure, I'll try it out. So that's really just how it started. And then I was like, it's like I get paid to do this. He's like, let me know if you like it. And I was like, I enjoyed it. And then I was like, I can't believe I get paid to do this. And then he's like, go ahead and apply to the apprenticeship. And then that's pretty much it. So I've just been doing that ever since.
A lot of this was generated by ChatGPT, actually.
Wow. So it's like genuine questions anymore, not exposed.
But
I've never used that.
really? You want to try it right now? I understand you started talking before I started talking.
My bad. Go ahead, I'm all ears now. What do you want to talk about?
I don't like this.
John says he doesn't like this. I think he feels uncomfortable based on how well your vocal thing is.
Got it. I'll adjust. Let me know if this feels better. What's on John's mind?
This is scary.
I'm here to help, and I don't want to scare you. What's making it feel scary for you?
I'm having a conversation with a fake person.
I understand your concern. I'm a computer program, but let's keep the chat real. What would you like to talk about?
We're sitting here and we're having an interview, sort of, because he's a journeyman, I'm an apprentice, and I want to know what's a good question to ask him in regards to electrical work.
Great opportunity. How about asking John about his most challenging electrical project and what he learned from it? That can lead to some valuable insights.
What do you think? Most challenging You freaked out right now? Did you not know that this existed?
No, actually I didn't.
Yeah. It's like Google, if Google and Siri, well, actually, no.
Don't
Google,
say it. Don't finish that sentence.
Did you ever have a moment as a journeyman where you were like, that's it, I'm done. I'm not doing this freaking job anymore?
During my third year of my apprenticeship, I was just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm going to quit.
So what were you doing?
Probably commercial, residential, like apartments and stuff. We did pretty much always did like apartment buildings and stuff like that. But it wasn't like the work. Like the work was fine. It was just like the way they treated me. Oh, like they just like cuss at you every day, basically call you worthless. Like everybody at the company, like it wasn't just like they were singling somebody out, like I messed up or something. But it's like they treated everybody like that.
Dang, bro. Just like the new people?
Everybody.
And they weren't kidding around or anything. Just like for
No, they were dead ass. Like even today, like I'm still affected from that, from working there. Like how I think and how I act, like as a journeyman or whatever. It's like I always have to like call my foreman and make sure, like I want to make sure that I'm doing something right. Like I ask a question like, hey, how do you want this done? Like, so it's like I'm always asking too many questions, I feel like, because I don't want to mess up. Because like every time I messed up at that company, they would just like cuss you out and like basically call you worthless. So
I need another question. That was a good question.
Another one could be asking John about any new technologies or trends in the electrical field that he finds interesting. It keeps the conversation relevant to the industry.
Tell me what they keep relevant.
I mean, there's always like new tools coming out, like ways to be safer and get things done faster and better.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was at the Nika trade show, they had the wire pullers, like the wire tuggers with like the wireless communication, and they have like foot pedals to like, if you let your foot off, then it stops automatically, or like,
oh, so you could be feeding from the other side.
yeah. So like if the other person doesn't have their foot on it, then it doesn't work. Like both of you have to have your foot on it at the same time. What would be one tool that you would take off this wall if you could? For the audience, pick one.
All right. I think it would just be one of them 11 and ones up there.
Sure.
the glow-in-the-dark one.
Good choice.
Yeah.
It's pretty much one of the rarest ones on the wall.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, the only reason I said 1101 is because I don't have mine anymore. Somebody stole it. Actually, no, I gifted it to someone. This was like a year ago.
Now you regret it, don't you?
I don't, bro. Because it was a brand new apprentice. He had no idea what he was doing. He looked like he had fear in his eyes. And I said, hey, listen, it's going to be okay. Do you have an 1101? He said, I don't know what that is. I was like, here you go. Take this.
So cool.
And he took it. And he's like, thank you so much.
I'm about to cry right now, actually.
I think he cried a little bit too. I exaggerated that story, but I did gift it.
Wow.
Yeah, what's next on your collection? What are you after? There's a new, this guy was recent, right?
Yeah, I just got that and the 9-in-1
Oh, yeah.
socket.
Dude,
I haven't even hung up my 166s yet on the ground.
am I allowed to touch stuff in this room? Yeah. Except you?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Are these like vintage or what?
Yeah. They're probably from the 40s, 60s.
Oh, and it still says Klein and Sons on it.
Those are like all extra sets right there. These ones I don't have.
Those ideals got me through 2 years. Those were electrical questions. If you could have any superpower for a day, what would it be? And how would you use it?
Not electrical related.
Yeah.
I'd probably just be invisible.
How would you use it? Would you use it time specific?
Like I could just go anywhere.
Like where?
I could just get on a plane or something. No one would know, and I could just travel somewhere.
Oh, yeah, you just stand in the aisle.
Just walk on the plane and whatever.
Dude, I would want to fly so freaking bad.
How far away from your journeyman test are you?
3 months. And I'm so scared.
Do you have a Tom Henner's keyword index?
I do.
Good math. I mean, as long as you get your organ one, you can reciprocate it now.
I know, they don't know.
I was doing it. You had to take 2 tests, one for each state. Didn't reciprocate.
Really?
Yeah. And then they told me, oh, you could have taken your Washington one like 2 years ago. I was like, oh, cool.
What?
Well, I had the hours and the school training. I had the training hours and the on-the-job hours because I didn't have, well, I don't know, because I didn't have enough hours in Oregon. Anyways, I was basically not, I don't even know anymore. But I had to do a 5th year of apprenticeship because I didn't have enough work hours because I was behind. But then it took me 3 tries to pass my test or whatever. So it was just like super extended.
3 times?
3 times for Oregon.
Oh, daddy.
It was pretty hard because our school didn't like go over like a bunch of the stuff that was on the test. So I was like guessing on like a quarter of it. And the 3rd try, I guessed just enough right.
That's good. But yeah, I'm 3 months away.
Is that Terry?
I don't know.
It's Terry. Say what's up, Terry. What's up, Terry? What's up,
Fake. Yeah, I was told to. I'm under duress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm Mark. Used to work together. Yeah.
Long time. Up and coming YouTuber right here.
This is dope, dude. I'm super jealous of you. Well, actually, I'm happy for you. How about that? I'm jealous. I'll get there. Although, have you seen the housing market recently?
I didn't really look, but it's not good.
Yeah, bro. You think you're making as much as you thought you'd be making when you first started?
As an electrician?
Yeah.
I mean, I never really thought about it. Like, when I started, I was like, I never really thought about getting into it for the money or anything like that. I just enjoyed it. So, and then I was like, oh, like the apprenticeship program. And then I was like, oh, you get like more money every 6 months. I was like, that's sick. That's crazy. And then I was making $30 an hour. Like, dang, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like twice that. So
it's
just crazy.
You think it's better working for the union?
Yeah.
Because of the bennies and the pay.
Number one, yeah, the benefits, the pay. But I just think it's more safe. Like, they care more about your safety, you know?
Ooh.
Like, non-union, like, you do some really sketchy stuff. And unions, like, rules, like, don't climb on above the second rung on the ladder, like, always harness up, like, they want you to go home at the end of the day. And as far as non-union, I feel like a lot of people would just want to make as much money as possible, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. It gives you more peace of mind at work.
Oh, yeah. Working non-union, probably from the bad experience from the company I was telling you about, everything was always like rush. And now it's just like, take as much time as you need, do it safely, get the job done. So,
You ever feel like you're just like at the mercy of the union?
what do you mean?
Like you could just be like booted the next day, right?
I mean, you can get booted from any company, like out of the program or just like off the job, like lose your.
Just somebody feels like laying you off and they lay you off.
I mean, that's any company, union or non-union.
See, I'm not saying that because I believe that. I'm just saying that because that's what I heard. That it's less personal, less like a family. Whereas if you find a good non-union shop, it could feel way more.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that at some point. I don't really remember how non-union does, like, I don't know how non-union companies do it, but for the union, like, they put out a call and then they say, oh, we need 10 people, and then 10 people join, and then they're like, okay, we don't need help anymore, so they lay off those people. So, I mean, but they could also just keep them for the next job. So it's not like you do your work and then you're gonna get laid off or whatever. So I feel like it's kind of the same. Like, non-union people need help. They get more help when the job's done, then people get laid off too. So
Yeah,
I've experienced that multiple times. So
I had non-union shops.
yeah,
You actually enjoy doing what you do?
for work, just feel bad.
Just kind of put up with it. It's just a job.
No, I mean, I think it's cool. I do enjoy it. It's like adult Legos, kind of,
Yeah.
like, it's cool to say I built something and I did that, like I turned a light on today. I made electricity happen.
It's funny, I thought about that today.
I saw that in your videos.
Legos?
No, you're like,
Oh,
turning a light on is like the most satisfying feeling.
yeah. The first time.
Yeah. First fire up.
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot more like hot work in the non-union. Like,
There's more hot work?
yeah,
Oh, no way.
like I never even heard of a breaker lockout before I went to the union. Like, oh, put a piece of tape over the breaker or whatever.
Wait, so you're saying there's less hot work in the union?
Oh yeah, there's like no,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
way safer.
Yeah. Well, like, what happens if you're... Well, I was going to ask what happens if you're in a hospital, but there would have to be a shutdown,
Yeah,
if there's any.
we did a whole bunch of shutdowns in Steven. I miss it. I've been thinking about that the last couple of days. Like, man, I could go for a good old shutdown today. Just miss it.
It's usually in the middle of the night, right?
Oh, it's like early morning. Some of them like midnight, But it's like you're kind of there by yourself. Like, you have like a set amount of time to do it, so you're kind of like racing to get it done. But it's just like enjoyable. You to hang out, work together, like side by side, just like work on the same thing. Like intense teamwork. Like always checking the time. Like, okay, we got an hour left. We got like 27 minutes. Like, we got 5. We got to wrap this up like now.
Probably makes time go by super fast.
Oh yeah.
Deadlines do that. That's why I've been working like close to 50 hours a week. It doesn't feel like that.
I'm doing right now in 50s.
Yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't feel that way. So I'm getting whipped.
No.
No, it's good to have deadlines, like in life.
Yeah. Goals.
I was just making this comparison with somebody like I was thinking about anxiety, right? I was thinking about anxiety being like you running and there's a group of people running after you and you have no idea why they're running after you. But then imagine you're running and there's a goal in front of you and now all these people are running after you. The only reason they can be running after you is because you're trying to get to that goal. They're trying to stop you. Whereas
Or
anxiety,
or they're running the same goal, like a marathon or something. Like, you're all in it together, but you just think they're chasing you, but they're not.
am I too like philosophical, you think? Like on like bordering cringe kind of? But
No.
you ever do like you ever have that where you walk away from a job and you're like, I pray to God nothing burns down in there?
No.
Never?
I don't think so.
Dude, I still think about some houses.
I mean,
I'm not gonna say whose house.
yeah, like a few side projects. Not really at job sites and stuff. You don't even work anymore.
I don't do anything, dude. I go into the office and I pretend like I'm doing something. And then somehow there's a set of prints that
Must be nice.
is designed. I send them. They're like, oh, these look great. I'm like, no, it's been great, dude. Oh, you're asking what I want?
No, I'm saying, you see that one?
Oh, yeah, what about it?
Sick.
It is pretty sick. Stubby mug.
Yeah,
It's got a patent.
it's hard to find. Most of this stuff is all discontinued.
Do not microwave it. That's pretty cool. What did you get on eBay?
Some guy on the Klein group had one, so I bought probably.
There's client groups, huh?
Oh yeah, I bought a huge thing.
Oh, really?
Like, I'd probably say it's pushing 20,000 members.
Holy smokes. So what's like is there like a coveted client tool that everyone's trying to look for?
It's the glow-in-the-dark 6-in-1. All the glow-in-the-dark screwdrivers are all discontinued.
Because it has something that can give you radiation poisoning?
Well, that too. But all these pliers are discontinued. This is discontinued. They usually do like limited runs, so like this is the legacy set. So like these as far as legacy, the legacy screwdrivers over here. So this was from a couple years ago, and that's the limited tools that they have out now, the 166s. So like every few years, they do like a limited edition set for a set amount of time.
That's it.
So these are like the limited ones from like 2000, 2013, 2013-ish. These are, I don't remember. These are from like 1982.
Those with the red handles?
Yeah, I added the handles, but it's all chrome.
Do you have a laser engraver?
And my friend made those for me.
Mike Guerrero?
Yeah.
I used to have a teacher in middle school. Her last name was Guerrero.
Corvette logo.
Hey. What is this?
It's like,
Oh, this is an insulator.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's sick. I've never actually seen one up close. That's freaking insane. They just put bare conductor on there. Well, if you had any like words to say to someone who's even thinking about getting into this trade, what would it be?
I always say, don't join for the money. Do it because you enjoy it. Because if you don't enjoy it, it's just going to be like hell, you know. You're just going to be working and hating it, making good money, but do something that you enjoy. But if you're thinking about it, try it out. If you don't like it, don't do it. But if you like it, then there you go.
There you go. It's new. Thanks for
That was good. That was crispy.
Dude, I need to pee like a racehorse.
In the bathroom right behind us. All right. Mark's going to the bathroom.
Talk about a crazy childhood memory.
Okay. Crazy childhood memories. I don't really remember my childhood. It's been so long. Crazy childhood memories. Nothing really comes to my mind. I've just been adulting for so long that I forget what it's like. There's a few childhood memories that stand out, but one of them was there was like an ice storm, and in the car with my mom and my sister, there was a semi truck coming, and we almost slid under it because we couldn't stop. That's pretty much it. We almost died, so good times. A lot of good memories. Playing video games as a kid, Super Nintendo, GameCube. No, it was fun being a kid in the 90s, just hanging out with your friends in the neighborhood, not being stuck to your cell phone like kids these days. No cringe TikTok back in the day. Just a good time. It was wholesome. Good old-fashioned hanging out with people face to face.
Dog, you need some night lights in the hall.
No, we don't run like that.
No? You ever get up at night to go pee?
No.
Oh, you have your own bathroom, dude. You're balling out of control.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
So much. You'll have to watch it. You have to watch the playback.
Man, dude, I'm a day early then.
Yeah, dude. Picked the wrong day to come over, but I'm not going to see you again for another, 8 months, so.
Well, no, you got to come over for sauna.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, this was fun. Thank you so much. Seriously.
Thanks for coming over.
You're my very first interviewee.
Same.
Oh, you did interview me a little bit.
I asked a question at least.
Well, it was good.
Good times.
Yeah, you have to come over for something soon.